Well, hello, spooky friends.
Hello, we are back.
So we've had a long hunt season. We've been very busy, as you guys have seen, going to every single haunt that we could find, that we had energy for. But you know, haunters gotta haunt. So
Yep.
Here we are for another video, an unexpected video actually for the end of the month. We've been meaning to do this for a while, like every single year. Actually, back in 2020, I believe, we did a horror film location video where we just went to a bunch of random horror film locations in Los Angeles and Pasadena, and we are back for more, finally. That is right, we're in Los Angeles now. We're gonna check out a couple of famous horror film movie locations, or houses more specifically.
I'm ready for an adventure. Shall we go?
Another horror adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we love horror films, as you guys probably have figured out, and we've been meaning to do more filming location videos. We have a long list of places we want to see, but we just haven't had the time, to be honest. We've just been busy YouTubers, but now we are making the time today. Perhaps we'll start with Elm Street from Nightmare on Elm Street, who knows? We started off at El Compadre in Los Angeles. We got some enchiladas, a margarita. So we are fueled up and we are ready to go and hit the first location. Follow us along, why don't you, to a few horror film locations in Los Angeles and who knows where else. Well, this is a lovely street, a street we have seen before. In reality and in nightmares. That is right, we are on Elm Street, the real Elm Street. Elm Street is very scary. Well, scary and actually very beautiful. There are some nice houses here, I'm not gonna lie. Swanky houses are on Elm Street. Little known
squirrels
fact.
too.
Squirrels even live on
Oh.
Elm Street.
Oh.
Spooky squirrels. Beautiful trees.
Oh, it is gorgeous.
And Nancy's house from Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, we've visited this location before. We've been on Elm Street, like we said. We are about to be very respectful. FYI, this is somebody's house after all. We're just gonna show you guys a little bit of a peek. And here it is.
So, last time we were here, it was easy to see the front of the house. Wow, what a couple of years make a difference.
So, I mean, it's very pretty,
Mm-hmm.
but just a quick look here. I mean, you can just pretty much see it from the movie, even with the bushes and everything like that. We won't be here for too long. But yeah, this is in Los Angeles. This is the real Elm Street where Nancy lived, and you guys might recognize that door as well from the movie, especially the last scene in the movie. It's so creepy. Oh my goodness.
What happens in the last scene of the movie?
I think Nancy's mom gets pulled through the door at
got
the
it.
end. One of these is definitely Nancy's room too. I forget which one, but yeah.
We'll put it in the video.
Just feel like I'm gonna see Freddy Krueger peeking out the window or something like that. No. Or the creepy little children with the jump rope, maybe. Well, it was great visiting Nancy's home again. We'll have to watch this movie tonight. Now, right across the way is Glen's house, which was Nancy's boyfriend, played by Johnny Depp. This is a nice looking house. We visited this area previously, although it's been a hot second, like we were saying, but this is Glen's house. You guys might recognize it from the movie, a couple shots. They didn't film a lot here, but they did film a couple of things. Now, if you look here, this you might recognize as Glen's room. That's right, in that room, Johnny Depp gets sucked into the bed. Oh my gosh, one of the most iconic scenes in the movie.
What a way to go.
Yeah, a way to make a first impression. Of course, his career soared after this movie, so I guess he did something, right?
Indeed it did.
Here's another view of the Nightmare on Elm Street house, or Nancy's house, more specifically, just from the side. Kind of cool filming location. If you come, always be respectful, like we said, and nice little trip to Elm Street, I would say.
What's the name of the street, the real name?
Elm Street. Okay, Genesee Street.
Okay, thank you.
Not Elm Street, but
No.
Genesee Street, but still sounds really spooky.
Oh, it does.
Just make sure you're not dreaming when you're here. You might not wake up.
Maybe
Or
not.
find yourself in a nightmare, right?
Right.
Well, it's been nice visiting Elm Street. This is actually a pretty swanky area in Los Angeles.
Oh, it is.
This is a nice place to live, but it is time to move on to the next location. And what location is that? We will let you know in a little bit. Okay, we're continuing our horror movie location with something kind of like an American Horror Story type of thing, would you say?
Absolutely. I think it's the murder house.
The murder house. I've heard about that house. I've heard so many stories about it.
We should be familiar. We've been here.
We have. We've watched the show. We've all seen it. This was season 1 of American Horror Story. Was it called Murder House? It's been so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Now, this is a really cool location to visit, actually.
It really is. It's hard to find.
It's hard to find the street, but once you have, you'll be glad
You know,
you found it, or possibly sorry.
if you if you know, you know.
Well, we're definitely not going to enter the American Horror Story house. We might not come out if we did.
You know, I have no desire to do that. However, the outside is fabulous.
Such a lovely house. How beautiful.
I know nothing could go wrong here.
What could go wrong in a beautiful house like this? So this is, now obviously there's a gate here. It looks like there's some filming or something going on here right now too, so we'll try to be respectful and not film anybody.
Look at the architecture. It's like fabulous.
Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, now this place is supposed to be haunted for reals, just
For real.
FYI. It's actually, there's a couple stories about it, but I think the cast of American Horror Story actually were kind of spooked out while filming here, for instance.
I am so not surprised. I mean, look at the windows. Look at who
I
could
know.
be peering down from the windows.
Ooh.
Third story. There are panes that are broken, but this is outstanding.
Now, there was an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer that was filmed here. I think the
Which
fourth.
one?
It was the 4th season, the sorority house. I think
Okay.
so. I think it was the Halloween episode where everyone's trapped in the house.
Yes.
And it was the sorority house. Other things have filmed here too. I think just in recent years, more notably was American Horror Story.
Oh.
One of the best seasons, I think.
I agree. And it's several times they filmed American Horror Story here.
Oh, no, I mean, they just did this house for the first season, but I think they returned here, gosh, what was the season? Apocalypse?
Probably.
Didn't they do a throwback, or they filmed here for some reason? I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying a couple
They
times.
did come back, yeah.
Yeah.
They revisited it, so that
Yeah.
was kind of a cool season too. But Coven is actually my favorite American Horror
Coven.
Story. That's a fun one.
Yes.
This house is actually pretty old, I'm sure.
You know, I'm going to go home and look it up on the internet and find out who owned this house. How long has
Did
it
anyone?
been
I
here?
feel like no one's ever owned this house. I feel like it's just been haunted forever and used as filming locations just forever.
No, I do think it started out with people who owned it.
Well, it's hard to believe that American Horror Story history happened right here.
Right
in
here.
this actually haunted house. Now, as far as the haunted history here, I'm not specifically sure what it is, but perhaps I can do a little read up on that in the car.
And on top of that, I'm scared. We have to go.
Oh my gosh. I think I see, who is it, Tate in the window? He's looking at us.
Ooh.
Ooh. Or perhaps that's just a crew member because they're
Yeah.
filming right here. We're
Yeah.
not sure what. But,
Yeah.
you know, this is a fun place to live. Do you think we should move in?
No.
I'm just going to get another view of it from here.
I'm done moving.
We're done. See how pretty it is? Minus the fence. Always be respectful when you visit here, the horror house. Imagine the horrors that have happened inside. Either way, this has been one of the most interesting
I think so.
horror locations we've visited thus far. I mean, there's only been 2 thus far, but we've been here before, and it's always kind of interesting to take a couple photos.
I think it is.
But we don't want to hover around for too long.
Right.
So I think it is time to go to the next location. What is it going to be? Tiptoe through the window, by the window, that is where I'll be. Come tiptoe through the tulips with me. Whoa! Okay, we are at the next filming location. This is actually on another day. We are back for more fun, and today we are headed into the further.
Oh my gosh, no. No, really?
The further. Well, it's the Insidious House.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very recognizable house, a very beautiful and spooky house as well. But now this is the very first house. A lot happens in this house at the beginning of the movie. They move into a second house later. We're not going to visit that filming location today. We're just going to visit the first house of the Lamberts. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys recognize this from the movie poster. And the opening credits, you definitely see little glimpses of this house. Now, it's a very bright day, so Mr. Sunshine decided to come out, so it's kind of hard to get a good view of this at the moment.
Oh, it looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, you guys can recognize this from the movie poster with Dalton in the front, the creepy one, where you can see the house in the background. We're going to try and get one photo as well here before we go. We're not going to go any further than this. We can't go inside the house, obviously.
Did you say further?
The further. We're not going to get any further. I know there was one scene that happened somewhere on the porch over there with Renee and Josh, where she's basically saying, like, we have to move out of this house. It's haunted. I'm scared for Dalton. I'm scared for us. We need to leave. I can't stay another minute in this house. Something along those lines. And that's when they moved to the second house. Now that's a cool filming location too. Like I said, we're not going there today, but a lot was filmed inside for the movie, and there's the hallway with the clock. And then there's that whole scene where Renee's looking through the window and you see the ghost boy and you hear a tiptoe through the tulips. And I believe they picked this house, big surprise, because it looked haunted. It does kind of look like a nice little haunted house. I would love to live here, actually. Look at this. Isn't it pretty?
Well, it does kind of have that spooky vibe.
It does. Something about all the windows and just the top right there. It's like, it's a really cool looking house. Nice neighborhood. All the houses are actually really nice
neat.
here. Yeah.
You know, I agree with you. It is stunning.
Definitely a good horror movie filming location to visit, because who could forget Insidious? And no one will ever hear Tiptoe Through the Tulips the same, will they?
Hey, it's 3 stories, Linz.
Ooh, big house.
It is. The very top has windows, and it looks like they're all open on top.
Well, I'm glad we got the chance to check out this house.
Me too. It's a stunning neighborhood.
Yeah.
I love the old-fashioned look on the homes.
Yeah, this I think goes down in history as one of the iconic horror film houses. Okay, so the next adventure is very thrilling. We are at the Thriller House from Michael Jackson's Thriller video. I am sure you've maybe heard of it. Who hasn't, right?
What really gets me the most is how much work it needs.
Well, to be fair, it's a very old house. I'll give you
True.
guys that information right now. This is 138 years old. It was built in 1887. So if it's in a little disrepair, that's probably why. But what a pretty house it is.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Isn't it amazing to think that Michael Jackson was right here for that video? Now, it was in the dark, the scene, I think. What happens is the girl runs up the stairs and she tries to run into the house, trying to get away from all the zombies.
The zombies.
But then the zombies follow her into the house and try and break in. unfortunately. It's hard to outrun zombies, apparently.
Well, apparently.
But this is a really cool house. Like I said, very old. Look at that. I mean, it looks a little run down in the music video as well.
Oh.
But like, look at this. Wow, just think how old this is. I wonder if this place is actually haunted. If zombies have ever paid a real visit.
I would not be surprised.
Well, this is really cool to think that history happened right here.
Yep.
Literally the best music video ever filmed, I would say.
Ever filmed.
Legendary. And the legendary Michael Jackson was here. How wonderful. Wow. All right. Well, we're going to move on because there's actually another filming location right down this way nearby. It's not a horror movie, but kind of a horror TV series, one would maybe say.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are, has anyone ever heard of the show Charmed by any chance? I'm sure all of you have, and this is the Charmed House. It's charming. The Charmed House is very charming.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I love that show actually. Now I want to watch it again.
I know, it makes you want to.
Wow, this place is iconic. I can't believe it's right by the Thriller House. I never even knew that. It's even all decorated for Halloween and everything. This is great. And like I said, just a couple houses down. This is like the best street ever. You know, it looks pretty similar to how it did in the TV series.
I was going to ask you, does this look like it?
I think so. As far as I can tell, it does. What do you guys think? Oh my goodness, think about how many iconic scenes from Charmed filmed right here. Like, literally right here. History was made, yet again. So cool. So, this was built, it's 138 years old. It was also built in 1887.
And did you get a look at the fish on the antenna? I wonder what that means.
I don't know. Maybe the owners of the house like it.
I don't know. And given the fact that it is old, parts of the building are slanting a little bit.
A little bit. So as my mom said, it's a little slanted. Kind of cool. Well, these were definitely two great locations to visit. The Charmed House and the Thriller House. It's hard to top that, isn't it?
It is. I wonder what else has been filmed here.
Here, probably in a lot other locations that we don't even realize.
Beautiful homes.
That was a good stop, but I think it's time to stop in Haydenfield, Illinois.
Okay.
What do you think?
Let's do it.
We might even run into Michael Myers when we do.
We might.
Well, we finally got out of LA. Now, we've been to this location, as my mom just said, quite a few times now. That's right, we visited Haddonfield, Illinois quite a few times. We actually did a whole Halloween filming location video, the 1978 movie, and we went to all of the Halloween filming locations in Pasadena and in Los Angeles, most of them anyway.
Yes.
But we couldn't do a horror movie location and skip over the Myers house.
It's so close.
It's not bad, actually. It was a lot closer from the Thriller house than we thought it was going to be. So here we are, visiting the Myers house. Now, we showed this in a previous horror film location video, one of the first ones we ever did back in 2020.
It was.
So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah. So we thought we'd give it an update at least and visit the Myers house once more. Now, this is now the Century House, Westland Financial Services. So the Myers no longer live here.
They do not.
But this is the front porch. We are standing right now where history happened. Again, I feel like we've been saying that all day, but it's true, right here. This is honestly one of the best filming locations to visit, because who doesn't recognize the Halloween house, right?
Correct.
Look at this, so cool. And in this window right over here, Michael Myers murdered his sister. Oh my goodness. We're gonna take you around the house really quick.
And this is where we spot Michael with, spot his sister with her boyfriend.
Oh, yes.
Right?
I believe so.
Yep.
So in 1987, the house was relocated from Meriden Ave. We just parked on that street, actually, so maybe I'll show you guys just like a very quick glimpse of it. But yeah, they moved it because I'm sure they didn't want to tear it down. I mean, it's
an icon.
She is an icon.
A horror icon.
A horror icon right here. And a pretty little house, too.
It is.
It would have been a shame to tear it down. Well, we are at our final filming location. We are still in South Pasadena. First of all, right by the Michael Myers house, as a lot of you guys know if you saw our video, is the Laurie Strode house. We visited that as well to get a quick photo. Also, really good place to visit. You can get that iconic Laurie Strode photo in the front. Always be respectful, though, of the people who live there. But yeah, you can take a picture with the pumpkin. We actually brought a pumpkin. A carved pumpkin, actually the pumpkin from Halloween, the first one. I bought it at Halloween Town in Burbank. But anyway, that's an awesome house to visit as well. They actually had it decorated too for Halloween.
They did.
It said Strode Realty, right, in the front.
Correct.
Really cool. And the Judith Myers headstone. Really cool and a pretty house.
Oh, it is. It is. We had met up with the previous owners. They were so nice. They had pictures out. Yes, this is the Laurie Strode house.
Oh, yeah.
And they also said, please take a pumpkin and take a picture.
Yeah, there's new owners there, I believe, but we visited a couple years ago and the old owners were very nice. But anyway, we are on our last stop. Like I said, in South Pasadena, we're at the Rialto Theater because we couldn't help it. We came this far, we might as well get this shot as well. Now you guys might recognize this shot from Scream 2. This is the front of the Scream 2 opening scene when everybody is going in to see Stab. That's right. Pans down in the movie, sort of like this. And it's nighttime, just like the movie. The sign says something like Stab preview, one night only, something along those lines.
This is an old building too. The
Yeah.
architecture, very unique.
Really cool. Okay, this is 100 years old. It was built in 1925 actually. So it's an old building like my mom said. It's been used for a lot of filming locations, I believe, including one other one that's pretty infamous. So believe it or not, the interior shots of Thriller were filmed here, not the exterior. That was at the Palace Theater in LA, was the exterior, but the interior shots for that infamous music video, again, history, happened right inside those walls. Well, are you ready to see Stab?
Ooh,
So cool.
this is beautiful.
Now, way to be confusing, but that's Hollywood for you. The interior scenes of Scream 2 were filmed in Los Angeles, somewhere else. It was just the exterior they used for Scream 2. So the interior here was not used. As you can see, it's a very old theater. But that was not used for Scream 2, for the opening scene. But the interior was used for Thriller, but the exterior of another place, like we said, the Palace Theater, was used for Thriller. If that sounds confusing, it's only because it is. This is cool though, look at this. I wish we could go inside. We're gonna have to watch the Thriller music video tonight, and Scream 2 as well, and Insidious and all those movies. All right, kiddies, that's all she wrote. This wraps it up. We've been to a lot of filming locations.
So much fun.
Yeah, what was your favorite location, Mom?
What was yours? Let's start with yours. I know.
I don't know. They're all really great. Of course, we've been to the Myers house before. That's always fun. But as far as new locations, I thought the Thriller house was really cool.
Thriller house. I agree.
Yeah, it was beautiful. A lot of history there, obviously. The American Horror Story, that's always a good one.
Do you know what? That's going to be my number one.
That's a fun one to visit. As you can see, there's a lot of locations to visit in Los Angeles, in Pasadena. We didn't get to everything either. There's a lot more that we didn't show in this video, but perhaps we'll go to some of them in another video, right?
Right.
But not tonight, because we are tired and it's time to go grab some Del Taco, something like that, and cuddle with our kitties.
Yay.
Oh, Elm Street. That's always fun to visit as well.
Elm Street.
The real Elm Street. What is it? The Charmed House?
The Charmed House.
The Laurie Strode house? I mean, like, how do you pick which is the best one? But yeah, go to LA, go to Pasadena, visit some of these houses, get a photo, but also be respectful to the people who live there. And, well, happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Till next time, but for now, stay safe out there, stay spooky, and perhaps sometime we will catch you in
Halloween
Haddonfield, Illinois, maybe?
Okay, I'll take
Los
it.
Angeles, Pasadena, you name it. Have a great and spooky day, everybody, and thank you so much for watching.
Bye.